Cancer is a disease that affects millions of people around the world. In Malaysia alone, breast cancer is the most common cancer in women and the second most common cancer overall. On the other hand, ovarian cancer is the least common but the deadliest cancer affecting women. But not all breast cancers and ovarian cancers are the same. Some are caused by gene fault that can be passed down through families.
If you have a family history of breast or ovarian cancer, or you have this cancer yourself, genetic testing may be recommended to determine if you carry one of these harmful BRCA gene fault or sometimes called mutations. Cancer Research Malaysia is the only non-profit organisation in Malaysia saving lives through cancer research in Asians. We are dedicated to find innovative solutions to enable early diagnosis, prevention and access to better treatment, with genetic counselling and testing being one of our key areas of expertise. As genetic counsellors, we conduct research that guides best practices to improve access to genetic counselling and testing services. This is important to ensure that patients and families have the necessary information and tools needed to navigate their healthcare decision with the goal of improving access to better treatment and cancer risk management options. That is why we have partnered with geneticists, oncologists and gynae-oncologists nationwide to conduct a groundbreaking study called MAGIC. Through this study, we have made Malaysia the first Asian country to mainstream genetic counselling and testing for BRCA1 and BRCA2 for ovarian cancer patients, making it more accessible to patients nationwide.
Why is this important? Imagine living in Sweden and suddenly craving your favorite Malaysian dish, nasi lemak. But you can't find the authentic ingredients to make it. You feel disappointed and frustrated. Now, imagine needing life-saving genetic counselling and testing, but it's not accessible to you. That feeling of disappointment and frustration becomes even more critical.
Genetic testing can reveal whether you carry a mutation in one of several genes, including the BRCA1 and BRCA2 gene, which are linked to an increased risk of breast, ovarian, prostate, and pancreatic cancer. Therefore, improving access to BRCA genetic testing in Malaysia is vital to identify treatment recommendations for patients. Subsequently, in the long run, knowing this information can help patients and their family access life-saving screening and prevention options, ultimately increasing chances of survival against cancer. Cancer Research Malaysia developed ARiCa, an Asian-specific genetic risk calculator. This tool is designed to determine chances that a breast cancer patient may carry a faulty BRCA gene and to decide whether they need a genetic test to confirm their risk. ARiCa ensures a more precise evaluation of patient risk of carrying a faulty BRCA gene, which is critical in deciding a more effective way to treat cancer and manage future cancer risk.
For cancer patients, knowing whether they carry a BRCA mutation can help guide treatment decisions. For example, there are newer medications now that works best for patients who actually have this gene fault. Additionally, when a patient knows their BRCA status, this could also provide information whether their family members are at risk. With this knowledge, family members can also benefit from early screening and prevention.
As 4 in 100 Asian breast cancer patients inherit a faulty copy of BRCA1 or BRCA2 gene, ARiCa identified more than 70% of these carriers that would be missed by European tools.
This kind of research is only possible thanks to the generous support of donors and funders. By supporting Cancer Research Malaysia, you can help us continue to develop new tools and technologies that can make a real difference in the fight against cancer.
So join us in the fight against cancer.
Together, we can make a difference and reverse the big C.
Cancer is a tough opponent, but with the right tools and the right strategies, we can beat it, and Cancer Research Malaysia is leading the way.